What is going on, everybody? How you doing? DJ Av here, and we got a review here, and this is for Guys Time Shaper. The links will be in the description box if you want to check it out for yourself, but we're going to demo it, and I'm going to give my thoughts on this review. Let's do this.
Traptendo.
Alright, so I'm going to play this track here, and here we go. I'm gonna unbypass it here because it's not active. Yeah, this is a lot like Gross Beat off top here, which is not a bad thing, seeing that, certain people don't have access to this, mainly, Mac users to a certain extent, to whatever DAW that you choose to use, so this is pretty good for that. I could say that, For those who's wondering what I'm doing, I'm just right clicking in dry areas or whatnot, and it brings up this menu here where it says select all points, step draw, which is giving me these steps that I'm drawing in. You can flip horizontally, which does this. And you can flip vertically. So, not everything about this is like Gross Beat. I find this to be pretty good. I actually like the fact you can do certain things like that. Of course, you have your default patterns and stuff if you are trying to do something in that. Yeah, so wonder how you would just initialize. You're gonna set the loop length, which you can fire it. That's more or less like audio rates. Drop in some more melodies. Okay, I'm over here butchering this sound. Gross Beat's trying to pull itself up. One of the downers that I have noticed already is it does take a good chunk of CPU. And, I don't know. I am local recording, so to be fair to Cable Guys, again, the link will be in the description box if you want to check this out for yourself. You can. The total price of it is 44 bucks, I believe, US dollars. Unfortunately, the presets that come with this, they utilize other parts that you have to buy. Like per se, if you see I'm right here, I can pull up another shaper. Filter shaper I don't own, pan I don't own, volume I don't own, and width I don't own. But if I was to pull up something like Rhythmer, which you can check out, okay, that's not one that utilizes all of them. Hopefully I'm wrong. Nope. Like this cool one right here, which is called Timer 1. And as you can see right there, it sends this thing to 80. No processing has been done really, except for like Fruity Limiter, and Fruity Limiter is very CPU light for the results that you get. And boy, you see, whoa, holy gosh, I'm in the red. Whoo, wow. So you can see it's very CPU extensive. Pretty sure somebody in the comment section, oh man, it's your computer. It's your computer. Nah. This plugin is CPU extensive. But that's usually the case with a lot of the multi effect of VSTs out there. Gross beat and effectors are usually the ones that, you know, they shine in a huge light because they don't take up that much CPU. But let's hear some more sounds though. Less gripeys or presets. For those who's wondering, if you take a gander at this area right here, it will tell you, what is what. So basically, you have where it says mixed. That means it's mixed with other presets. So if I tap on timer here, see it's a combination of all of them. But if I type on the one that says time, the one I own, that's that preset. You have 44 pages of stuff. So it looks like. It's not bad. I like that. Again, you have areas that you have, like you have these type of presets right here, these templates. You can click on any of them. You can right click, and from there you can set like step draw or select all points, and you can move it up and down. So that's much different from its direct competitor that they're after, which is gross beat. And I'm gonna move it over. That's gross beat there, which isn't available to not available to like most people that might run different DAWs in the Mac world. So this kind of the shaper box, or the time shaper for the shaper box, which is a VST effect. You'll be able to use this in any other DAW. I think it does install in in AAU format or whatever, or AAX. Definitely VST, because obviously I'm on PC, or I'm using a DAW that uses VSTs. Right clicking on the grid will give you all these functionalities right here, which you can set the triplet, and you can also make different access lines here. So I'm gonna bypass and see how it sounds without it. That's the original, and here's the one with the Time Shaper. So there you got some pretty good stuff that you can work with right there. I'm gonna see what's up with this high mix. So you can dedicate what part of the frequencies you want to have the effect. Seeing that this particular synth line is mostly mid and mid-high frequency content, sliding this over affects it more. You can parallel it. You get your good old Metro Boomin-ish scratchy stuff. Flip it vertically real quick. Don't forget about this loop length right here. You can set it to audio rates. It's a little rough. Let's hear it on the ARPs. So we're gonna hear this dry, which this is what it is right now, bypassed. More presets. I like how they have like a area dedicated to like some of the developers in the picture, and you know it promotes their Facebook page and all that, and their other social media sites. I think that's cool just from a designer standpoint. That's dope. So overall, I feel like this is a pretty good plugin. I really can't complain about it. I mean, on the plus side, I feel that, you know, there's always room for a little bit of competition in specific areas. You know, Gross Beat has been the king of like of the VST effects in like modern day music for quite a while, along with Effectrix. And I do feel that the Cable Guys have kind of nailed something here and kind of just did it sort of different, and, you know, adding on to something that, you know, could be a huge thing in the future of music. You know, however, I do feel, you know, if I was to just mute this shaper box and I'll just pull up Gross Beat real quick. I'll mute the other shaper box here. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull Gross Beat over again. As you can see here, you know, just from me pulling two instances of Gross Beat versus that, there's like a huge difference in the terms of how much CPU is used here. So I do feel like the CPU usage is a lot for this. You know, this is kind of early. I think this just came out not too long ago. It was just announced earlier in December. So, you know, there's room for improvement, but yeah, it's really good off top here. You know, I understand that some people may or may not like the fact that, you know, there's certain presets you can not use and save your project because they use other shapers right over here, like filter pan and volume and all that. Of course, they all cost money at the same time, but you can preview them as demos. But other than that, though, I do find this to be very good. And, you know, I can humbly respect that. I'm not mad at my purchase after the fact. And, you know, hope to actually see more from Cable Guys, because they have some other stuff that seems very interesting. But that's it, guys. I thank y'all for your time. I'm DJ McCree, and y'all should have a good holiday later.
Traptendo.